Well, here we go. Today you join me writing some code in Python to automatically create a project folder with subdirectories for my videos. So if you've got a need to write some code to create folders, directories, then this might be of interest. What I've done is I've used import OS, and you can see that used in several places. The first thing I did really was to create the main function, and then at the bottom if dunder name dunder equals main, then run it. Okay, videos directory. That's the videos directory in Windows. So the reason I'm doing it in Windows is because I use Windows for my video editing. Just find it a bit easier. So, and I've already got the software and I know how to use it. Okay, so videos, you can get, obviously you get the path from here somewhere. There you go. That path is the same as that path. Okay, so first thing to do is try to change to that directory, and just try, if you get an error, then say you can't change to that directory, probably because it doesn't exist or it's called something different, in which case maybe you're not using Windows 10. Right, name the project. So first thing you need to do is you need to give the folders or the top folder a name, and simply input, take the user input, and all I've done here is I've said make it title case, and then that will obviously carry on throughout that variable will persist throughout the rest of the code. Next thing is create the directories. So what I want to do is just print a message, okay, the project folder will be called, and then I've just used f string, f there, and curly braces to display the project name of what it's going to be called. os.mkdir. So we're going to make the directory, and then we're going to change into it chdir here. And then I've made a list, audio, video, images, and then a subfolder called images ppt, in case I do any dreaded PowerPoint, images/photoshopped, and then output, which will be where I save the final video ready for YouTube, and text. I'm thinking I will actually start creating my own readme files for GitHub, because they do need a certain kind of format. So what I've done is I've put a previous readme.md from one of my other projects. I've put that in the top directory, the videos directory. And all I'm going to do is do try, and I'm going to open it, read it into a variable, rm, readme, and then I'm going to open a new folder, sorry, a new file in the text folder within the project folder, and I'm going to just write the contents of the existing readme text file, and I'm going to write it to the readme.md inside the text folder inside the project folder. And if that doesn't work, I'm just going to pass, because it's not high priority at the moment. I'll come back to that. Okay, finish up. So we will then list the current working directory. Then we will print. We will list the directories using print, and then I'm just going to use a sub-process to open up Explorer so that I can go in and visually check the folders are there. The folder structure has all been created for me. If it already exists, then just else. Directory already exists. So let's run it. I'm just going to, in fact, I don't need to clear anything out. Let's run it. So Control B. What is the project's name? So let's call it YouTube Test 101. And it's opened up Explorer, And there we go, YouTube Test 101. You can see there's no sleight of hand going on here because it's created it at 12 minutes past 12 on the 2nd of the 11th, 2020, which is today. And inside there we have audio, images, output, text and video. So inside text, we've got readme.md. And if we open up that, I don't know what that error message was, I really don't. And we don't see that. So we've got our readme.md, and it's an MD that I've already used, but what I would then do would be just to edit the relevant bits. So we've got the hash for the bold title at the top, the double hash for the smaller title. We've got the square brackets for the link text, and then I've got the formatting to align some images. And yeah, I'll probably come back and just make that a bit more generic and ready to use, but for the time being that's good. So what we've actually done with 45 lines of code is we've created some Python code which will create all of these folders and subfolders, and it will create a generic readme file which I can then add to GitHub, which will make it much more user-friendly and better documented. And if any of you are not familiar with subprocess, what happens is it calls a program from elsewhere outside of Python. The other thing you may or may not have used before is reading a list within a list comprehension. So that's the list, and like you would normally for item or I, the iterable in the list, you ask OS make dir to make that item. So it's kind of back to front from a normal for loop, and you could use a normal for loop and it would still work, but you see how concise that is. If you haven't yet used list comprehensions, then it's probably worth investigating and gradually start using it. And you can also add an if on the end of there, so you could say if you only wanted to make the folders beginning with ending with O, then you could put some conditional logic in there with maybe regular expression or something, and then it would just make those two. So you can put an if in there just like you would put an if in a normal for loop. Anyway, that's that for now. I hope this has been interesting, and I will put a link in the video description, and you can copy this, modify it, and I just hope if you've not already seen this, then this was interesting, and let me know, give me a thumbs up and all the usual. Thank you for watching.